My name is Joshua Katsia. I'm a international student at SPSCC for this quarter. Yeah. We were looking for schools in America for me to transfer over from South Africa, purely just because better opportunities here, more opportunities. So we signed with the sports agency to get me over here, and the head coach for the men's soccer team found me on that agency, and he introduced himself very nicely well and showed me the school and the program, and he really convinced me to get over here. And so we eventually made the decision, and I'm very happy that I did. So coming to SPSCC from a country like South Africa was very intimidating. I was one of very few people out of South Africa to become an international student in the States, and arriving here was overwhelming, and but I felt comfortable and accommodated, especially with all the staff and the coaches and my fellow students and obviously my teammates, all just being very nice, and they were all very interested for me to talk about myself and my experiences, and I felt like I feel a part of a community here at SPSCC, which is something I haven't felt in a while, I think since I was in high school, and it's just a great feeling to have again. I used to play a lot of cricket as a kid. I think my dream when I was like 10 was to be a national cricket player for my country. That later changed. I eventually changed paths and chose soccer over cricket, and yeah, I've never looked back since. It's a very rewarding sport. As much work as you put in, you'll grind for many years, but I feel at the end of it it's going to be very rewarding, and well, it's got me here, so clearly there's something good happening. I think the most challenging thing was definitely just adjusting to the new environment and the whole college environment over here. It's very different to the South African, education environment. Back home I was in a soccer academy where, I would travel myself to the academy grounds and we'd eat and train together and then go home. But living with 4 other student athletes that are from all around, America, as well as the world. I mean, one of my roommates is from Gambia, one's from Pullman, and one's from Utah. I got quite a good diverse group of boys in my apartment, and I think just living with them and spending every day with the team, studying with the team and learning and everything, and just growing all together as a team, it's been very, I think, developing for me, and I've been lucky enough to experience something like that allows me to have a good grasp of what America is like from many different perspectives, as well as bringing my own perspective, my own experiences to a team. That has been a wonderful, just all-round experience.